such a huge fan of yours.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so excited. We've been trying to get you on the show for a long time. I'm glad you're actually able to do it.
Hope I can deliver.
Well, no, you don't have to deliver. You just be yourself.
Be funny. Okay, no, it'll be fine. I'm just gonna be myself.
Yeah.
It's very serious.
You're very serious, yeah. There's a couple of big things in the news. We just want to talk about the stories you all should know about. This story I saw, one of my pet peeves is people get treated unfairly, people where bad things happen. Oh, wait, before I do that, I should point out, Julie Andrews is on the show today. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, Julie Andrews. Yeah. The first movie you ever saw?
Sound of Music was the first movie I saw in a movie theater.
That was the first movie you ever saw, Sound of Music? Wow. How excited are you?
This is like, idol of the century.
I know. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to talk to her about. There's a lot of things I want to ask her.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you better come up with something because you're going to take. Oh, do you really? Good.
I do, yeah.
Excellent. All right, so Julie Andrews is going to be out here in a little bit. We also got some amazing stuff about unsanitary conditions in restaurants and hotels. I spent a lot of time in hotel rooms, and I always freak out about the pillows that are not the pillows you sleep on, but are like the fancy pillows they put in the hotel. Like, why do they have those? Because they don't clean those. So I immediately get a Kleenex and toss them off. So we're going to take a look at, you're going to see some things that are going to make you think twice. And also we're going to give you tips of what to watch out for in restaurants and in hotel rooms.
You'll never leave your house again.
But there's a story that really made my blood boil. A woman got robbed. She's 83 years old. Her name is Kay Hall. She was robbed in her home by a guy who she had hired to do some yard work. And she had this necklace. That's a picture of her. See the necklace? That's a gold nugget, I think, from her grandmother. And so it obviously has huge sentimental value. The guy ripped it off. So her daughter is obviously very upset, and her daughter's name is Shalon Tag, right? Shalon Tag. And Shalon happens to be a female bodybuilder. And do we have that picture of Shalon? Because it's quite impressive. Yeah, so that's Shalon. So Shalon, they put out reward signs for this. Nobody contacts them. Shalon happens to go to shopping one day, a couple days after this, sees the guy who stole the necklace outside the Target, and she chases him down and catches him and gets him. I love this. So, joining us right now are 83-year-old Kay and her daughter, Shalon, appearing via satellite from our affiliate in Seattle. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
So, Shalon, I think this was so cool. I mean, it's dangerous, obviously, to run. I mean, did you have any hesitation about running after this guy?
I did not. It wasn't a conscious decision. It was, I would give my mom my life. I would protect her with everything I have. And it was just a reaction. As soon as I saw him, he was not going to get away with what he did to my mom.
That's so cool. And Kay, tell me about the necklace. I mean, it has real sentimental value.
It was a nugget. It was the only nugget that I had left that was from my grandmother, who was in the Alaskan gold rush.
Wow.
And had many exciting experiences there. She was even buried in the avalanche that was on the pathway as she went up to Dawson.
Wow.
And survived it. She didn't really make her gold until she came out through Nome, and she did make good there, and had lots of property in the Seattle area, and lost it in the 1929 Depression.
Right. Well, I mean, to lose something like that is just so
She
so
set
terrible.
an example for our family, and we feel that she was a really strong person to be able to do this. And it's something that my mother has taught me, and I have tried to teach my children to be strong and to be very independent.
Well, you certainly got a very strong daughter who chased down. When you heard that she had chased this guy down, what do you think?
When she chased him down, it didn't surprise me because I knew physically that she could do that.
Yeah. Well, listen.
And as I
Sorry, go
said,
ahead.
we have you know, we have taught our children to be independent and to go after what they wanted.
Kay, what
And
do you,
I did.
And you certainly did that. Kay, what do you want to say to the guy who did this to you?
Oh, in a way, I really feel sorry for him. He's an excellent gardener. He could make a lot more money if he had just kept gardening.
Yeah.
The nugget in value was not worth that much.
Yeah. Well, listen.
And certainly not worth what it did to him.
Yeah. Well,
I know we joked about, you know, he's really lucky that my mom didn't have a gun.
Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
There's something about an 83-year-old woman, you know, pointing a gun. She definitely is a spunky woman, so.
She would have taken care of it in a whole different way. Listen,
Yeah,
we can't replace the family heirloom. I wish we could, and we haven't been able to find it yet. And hopefully, if somebody sees this or if it's out there at a pawn shop or somebody will return it. But we did want to get you something, so we want to send you on an 8-day all-inclusive trip anywhere in America, Canada, Panama, Guatemala, or Costa Rica, provided our friends at Caravan.com, which is America's favorite tour company. So I hope you get to spend some time together on that. We wish you the best. Take care.
Thank you so much.
We love to travel. Thank you, thank you,
Excellent.
thank you.
Well, take some pictures and send them to us.
We will.
All right, we
wanna
certainly will.
want to
I'm
thank our
good at
friends
that.
at Caravan.com for that. The other story, which I know you saw, which was funny, is a letter. It's gone viral from kind of a bridezilla to her bridesmaids.
Yes, this thing's horrible. Okay, so this woman wrote a letter to all of her potential bridesmaids, but as she wrote, I'll do a dramatic reading of it. She wrote, you know, I picked 10 wonderful ladies to stand by my side. You all have a big role in this wedding, so before we continue, I'm going to be setting some ground rules. And it's very important you read and think about everything through before you accept this honor to be a bridesmaid. Now she says, I have 10, I picked 10 bridesmaids, not 8, where 2 couldn't make it. So if you already know you can't make one of the parties, we have to find someone else. Not to be harsh in the slightest, but it would sadden me. And then she says, okay, listen, the wedding, as I stated, is in Vail. The engagement party is in New York or Connecticut, and the bachelorette party is in Vegas, okay? She says,
wow, it's all over the place.
And if money is tight and you can't afford to contribute to the bachelorette party or won't be able to afford a dress, we don't have time to deal with that. I'm sorry, this includes flights as well. Everyone knows the states where the parties are going to be held. So if you won't be able to afford a flight, that means you can't make a party. That ultimately means I can't have you as a bridesmaid.
Wow.
Everything will be affordable, but if you think by affordable it's going to be a $25 Forever 21 dress, then you're going to the wrong wedding.
Wow, that is incredible. Wow. There's another thing we saw. A restaurant in Boston is serving this. They've made this pizza soaked in alcohol, like the vegetables and stuff on the pizza are soaked in alcohol. And they were like, how do we sell this? Because it's got so much alcohol, you can't sell it to minors. So they can now only sell it to people over the age of 21. And you can actually kind of smell the alcohol from here. These are 3 different slices. This is from Salvatore's restaurant in Boston. There's a vodka-soaked cherries, Kahlua-infused pork, and rum-soaked peaches on a pizza.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because in Boston, you need the extra alcohol there, so it's like... this is so Boston. Like, give me the pepperoni with vodka-soaked cherries, please. You're actually trying this. I'm scared.
Wow. They're tasty.
Oh my gosh, that's weird. I mean, it's delicious, Salvatore.
I actually like the vodka-soaked cherries.
I can taste the alcohol.
Amy on Facebook wanted to know, doesn't the alcohol burn off when the pizza gets cooked? Apparently, there's so much alcohol in it that it doesn't all burn off, and you can actually...
I can taste it.
Yeah, you can taste it.
I'm so drunk right now.
You're so drunk. Woo! It's going to be a fun show. Get out, bring Julie Andrews out. Another thing on... all this month with the Halloween, I got vodka-soaked cherries in my mouth.
Okay.
No. With Halloween coming out, are you a big Halloween fan?
You know what? I am, but I don't dress up for it.
You have a 2-year-old.
Oh yeah, so I'll dress him up. Yeah.
Right. Well, all right. I'm chewing. Excuse me.
Okay.
On the Anderson Live Pinterest board, we're putting a special. We have a thing called Pintober. All month long, you can hear the lightning. All month long, we got 2 photos. We got photos from viewers. They pin up their costumes and things. So we're looking out for photos. We just got these 2. These are some costume of the person put up of their dog on our page, and also 2 people said they're nerds, put up their nerds costumes. But one of the things we found was a blogger who made a Debbie Downer costume for a total of $85. One of your characters back from the Saturday Night Live days. I loved it. Do you still have the Debbie Downer outfit?
I don't, but any brown shirt will do.
There's.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. How did you come up with Debbie Downer?
You know, it just popped into my head because someone said a downer comment, and then which I won't say now because it'll bring everybody down. But anyways, but then like a week later, it popped into my head, and I wrote it with Paula Pell. And at first we said it in an office, and we couldn't get it going, and then we realized it has to be somewhere really happy. So we said the first one in Disney World, and that's when I cracked up and couldn't keep it together.
I love Debbie Downer because it was one of those things. Now in my own life, I'm constantly going wah wah wah.
Yeah.
Which you must get all the time.
A lot, yeah.
Does that bother you?
No. No, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
Does that sound travel with you everywhere?
It kind of does, but it doesn't bother me because people are always really nice about it.
Paul on Facebook says she was. She was perfect as Debbie Downer. She's missed on SNL. Would be interested to hear the inspiration for that and plans for upcoming projects.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You also did an impersonation of Barbara Walters, which the Lupus
yeah. Yeah.
You co-hosted on The View.
I did.
How was that?
It was harder than this. Much harder. Yeah. Much harder.
Do you want to toss to break as Barbara Walters saying Julie Andrews coming up?
Coming up, we'll be meeting with Julie Andrews, star of Sound of Music. Do come back.